Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Align Plans. I'm so glad that you are here today, you're hanging out with me. Welcome to your Monday, I guess. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, we are going to be planning in my Hobonichi weeks for the week of September the 11th. We're going all the way up to September the 17th. Quick little disclaimer in case you're wondering, I completely lost all audio, so right now this is a voiceover. Enjoy. We will put some awesome music on in the next few moments. Here's our drink of the day, which is sort of like this citrusy lemon tea that I'm sipping on at the very moment. I'm enjoying the sunshine that's coming through, which is something very new. But anyway, if you are brand new and we've never met, my name is Meshi and I am the person behind Align Plans. We talk a few times a week on this channel. And yeah, consider subscribing if you haven't had a chance to already. And of course, if you love books, then you should also check out our membership. Okay, moving right into the actual setup. First, I'm going to spend some time setting up my grid. I will do my best to leave at least on the screen and like some links in the description of like some of the tools that I'm using in case you are, of course, interested. So let's get started. So obviously we are kind of speeding through here. I'm setting up the grid first with this little marker. This pen is from one of the sub boxes that I received from Cloth and Paper. The company is called Hoso. It's 025 and the color is silver gray. Just in case you're wondering, but honestly, don't get too caught up in the details. Any grayish muted pen will do at this point. I'm literally just setting up the same grid as I generally do. On one side, on the right side, I set it up into 4 sections. On the left-hand side of the page, I really like to just utilize that left-hand column to be a larger section because that's where all of my events and things like that goes to. Now at this point in the game, I don't really have much of a plan. I knew that I wanted to use this beautiful washi. It's so stunning. It's so simple and elegant. And for some reason, I thought that green pen that I'm using is actually, it has a green ink. It really doesn't. It has this really beautiful mustard yellow, which is totally fine. But here we are. I'm just setting up my categories. It's priorities, inbox, tracker, and next week. I am switching up my game with the tracker though, only because I'm not really tracking the same activities. It's just for some reason I just can't bring myself to do that. I'm also switching over to my Kaweco Sport because it has more of a darker tone ink loaded in there. So I really love using that for entering in any events and things like that. I believe we have Mizona tea loaded in the navy Kaweco. I will double check that, but nevertheless, I will just link here on the screen the inking video where I was loading up all the pens in case you're wondering what ink color went into what and you wanted to see a full swatch. So I'm a little bit back and forth between trying to like fill out all of the events and of course setting up like my grid and everything like that. It is becoming an interesting week. While part of me doesn't have a lot of actual appointments to get to within the clinic, which is really great. It allows me to actually focus on getting more things done here at home. On the other hand of things, I still feel like I'm running around quite a bit. So it's kind of one of those really strange, almost like in a twilight zone after back to school season hits. Yeah, I'm also actively ruining my nails here, so please enjoy. When you know, you know. I've been sticking with just putting on just simple like clear nail polish. I'm just trying to check back in for last week. I've been really using like the next week thing as a form of just kind of keeping track of anything and everything that I need to be kind of reminded of for the following week. So that has been really helpful. Moving slightly onto decor, I'm just about ready to set up some basic decor here. I did take the time off camera to just kind of cut everything out. And here we are just kind of laying everything down. I wanted to keep something very simple, very cute. I don't know, for some reason our theme this week is more food related, but here we are. I think it definitely kind of pulled it all together. It looks really cute. Now, speaking of fall, I don't know if you feel this way or not, but getting into fall season and like embracing the fall aesthetic and being fully on board with the pumpkin spice latte and all of the spicy stuff. I don't know, for me sometimes I just need a minute, you know what I mean? In all fairness, if you actually look into eating seasonally and really giving your body what it needs to move with the seasons, assuming that you have 4 seasons, right? What you actually need in fall and in the colder months, assuming that you actually get frost and snow, is going to be your cinnamon, it's your clove, it's your cardamom, it's all of those warming spices. You're not supposed to really have that in the summertime, because in the summertime we want a lot more cooling foods. Anyway, that's enough about nutrition. Back to the spread. We have some pretzels going on. We do have some drinks going on. I did enter most of my appointments here at this point. I still don't have the word of the week just yet. That's going to be in a separate clip towards the end, but I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope that you have enjoyed this unorthodox way of doing a plan with me in my hobo weeks. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up, subscribe, do all the things. And honestly, I cannot wait to see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, so here is the somewhat finished spread. The only thing that's really missing is basically the word of the week, as per usual. It does take me a little bit sometimes to kind of figure out what I want to focus on, but here we are. I think for this week, we're going to be focusing on the very thing that's one of the only things that we can focus on, which is progress. So instead of constantly getting caught up in this idea that we need to finish everything and we need to have it in perfection and we should have it all figured out, putting that level of pressure on ourselves, not only is it not attainable, it's completely unhealthy. So for this week, while I have so many things going on and I find that I put so much pressure on myself to kind of get it right or to execute with excellence at all times, I'm literally just going to give myself permission to just enjoy just making small progress every single week. I feel like that about our budgeting system, on my planning system. I pretty much feel like this about a lot of things in my life. Let me know in the comments. This is your question of the day. What are you trying to make progress in, and what are you celebrating your progress in? I would love to know. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.